Hello there, I'm Dr. Andy Knox, and it is Mental Health Awareness Week, and the focus this week is all about stress. And you know, there are loads of self help things out there talking about how you can cope with stress, all the different things that you can do in your life every day to try and process stress better. But I think we need to get a little bit deeper and get to some of the root issues about why stress is increasing all the time, and particularly why around exam times some of our kids and young people are increasingly self-harming and even thinking of ending their own lives because they just feel under so much pressure. And we need to have a better conversation together in society about the way that we're living together and how much that is damaging our health and well-being, not just personally but corporately as communities, and for the environment and the planet in which we live. This planet is under stress. We are under stress in our communities. We're under stress between nations, and we're under stress individually. We need to find a better story to tell ourselves and to be part of, and start dealing with the root issues of our stress rather than just the coping strategies, so that we can keep on pedaling as fast as we possibly can whilst all the time damaging ourselves and the environment. Kate Raworth, the brilliant economist, says, you know, we need to throw away the economic textbook of the last 150 years because it's simply not working anymore. And she bravely says, you know, there are really only two questions that matter right now, and they should be the things that define how we do economics, how we organize our lives, how we do politics, how we come together as people and really discuss how we get to a new kind of future together. And the first thing is to understand, how do we create a world in which the environment is sustainable for future generations? And the second one is, how do we create a just, fair and safe space for humanity to live in? And actually, you know what? Where we begin to tackle inequality, we lessen stress. Where we begin to care for the world and connect into the world that we live in, and care for the land and look after the housing and the natural environment in which we're living, stress begins to come down. When we begin to stop fighting and comparing and competing and marking against each other all the time, stress levels begin to come down. We have set up life in a way that is seriously bad, especially for our mental health and well-being, and the suicide rates are increasing. We're now seeing twice as many people die of suicide in the UK every year now than from car accidents. We have got to get to the root causes of our stress, not just try and focus on how we can possibly get more and more strategies to just keep on pedaling faster and faster. As a doctor, I'm asking us to come for a better conversation about the future of humanity and the planet, and work out how we don't just cope with stress, we get to the root causes of what's going on and begin to reimagine the future together.